Well, hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven. If you have been following my channel for any length of time, you'll know that I have been training with Vert.run for over 2 years now. Had a lot of great success with Vert.run. I feel like it's really improved my consistency, my strength, injury recovery, because let's face it, I rolled my ankles several times and that's just, it happens. It's part of the game. But training with them, the strength training has been fantastic. So today, I'm gonna tell you all about the Vert.run app, go through it step by step. Really wanna show you a new feature called the Mountain Index, which is really pretty exciting and an awesome tool for trail and ultra runners that really isn't out there. And I think this is gonna be really cool and help people know that they're doing what they need to do for their goal. But first, I do need to let you know that Vert.run is sponsoring this video, but I need to let you know that they are not gonna see this ahead of time. They're not gonna proof it. They're not gonna edit it. They're not gonna tell me what to say. And I only accepted their offer to do a sponsored video because I have been with them for 2 years. I really have enjoyed the app. It's been very great. My wife has used it. I've gotten many friends on the app, and it's something I fully believe in, so that's why I did do it. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the app. First of all, we're gonna talk about pricing of the app because it is a service that they provide. You can either do a free service, you can do the full access, which is $14 per month, or you can do coaching, which is $25 per month. You can see on your screen the differences in those. I use the coaching platform. I do have interaction with my coach, Max Keith, which we'll talk to here in just a moment. We'll see some insight from him, but it is great. You get a lot of interaction with the coach. They help kind of customize the plan for you to make it fit your needs, what you're doing, and has a lot of great options to it. So first off, when you open up the app, this is the screen that you see here. I'm just gonna go through it with you live right now. You can see what I'm doing. This is my actual plan. This is what I do right here. This is the daily view. You can see you have today's workout there at the top. Below that is an activity from the other day that I did. And if I scroll down, I can see my upcoming races, Leadville Trail Marathon, the Silver Rush 50 miler, Leadville 100, and then of course No Business 100. And if you'll see, all of these have a mountain index number right there. We're gonna go into that in detail in just a moment. So if I go back up here, I can click on this weekly button right here and I can see my full training plan for the week broken down right here. If I wanna get more details on one coming up, all I have to do is click on it, like my long run this weekend. I get the workout detail preview to know a little bit more in detail what I'm doing that specific workout. Down below is the description, goes really in depth on what I need to be doing, target paces I should be going for, how long I'm gonna do it, gives recommendations on the elevation gain as well. And then down below, after I complete that activity, I can mark my training RPE, my runner's perceived effort, how that run felt for me. And then below that, the fatigue level, how did I feel after the run? And so those are all things that the coaches can use to modify your plan if they see you're getting way too fatigued. And then easily up at the top here, I can click this add a workout button. I can pick the date, add in a cycling event, or a running or a workout, and I can replace another day on the week. If let's say I just couldn't do an 1.5 hour run that day, I could only do a 30-minute run. I can do that. I can edit it right in the app, and it's so simple to do. And let's say you are crazy fatigued and you want to take kind of a down week. You can click that button right there that says add easy week, and it'll give you an easy week of training. And then it'll just postpone that week that you were on out another week. So really very versatile on what you can do with this plan. On the bottom of the app here, you can see there is a community tab. If you click that, you can see that this is essentially their own social media, essentially, where runners can share their runs that train with Vert. You'll give each other allets, or that's kind of like a kudos. Give them an allet, you can chat, you can talk. Get some inspiration from other people doing really cool things all over the world, because their platform has grown well over 80,000 members all over the world. It's really pretty cool. And then up at the top too, if you want to look at something more, let's say nutrition related, just tap that. It'll pull up the nutrition things as well and gives you a lot quicker access to get into that specific topic you want to know more about. On the bottom as well, if you click the track button, they have their own integrated route tracker as well. So you don't need a watch. You can use just the phone. If you're starting out and you don't have a watch, it's perfectly easy to do that. Just click the start button and it tracks as you go. And I've tested this out as well, and it works pretty darn well. And then on the right-hand side at the bottom, you have the Explore button. This is where you can find things like their challenges that you can do monthly, sometimes weekly, like climb Mount Fuji in 1 week, a Vert challenge for the January through March. You can see some different plans. But if you want to just see the challenges, click the Challenges tab. or if you want to just see training plans, you can click that. As you can see, there are a ton of training plans in this app. If you want this one right here, they just released this Train for a Stage Race. This is from the 5-time winner of the Marathon des Sables. He's an amazing, amazing athlete. You can see there's one here from Hillary Allen, Lucy Bartholomew, Team Vert, Francesco Pupi, Grayson Murphy. I mean, there's so many in here, and I have done a lot of these as well, and they're really easy to do and work well whether you're training in a city or you're in the mountains. So the Mountain Index, what exactly is that new metric that they have created, that tool for everyone to use? Well, we're gonna chat with Max Keith, one of the co-founders of Vert.run. Max was a professional trail ultra runner, ran for the North Face and Arc'teryx. Now is with full-time with Vert.run as one of the coaches. He's been my coach for the last 2 years. So yeah, we're gonna talk to Max and he'll tell us exactly why they created the Mountain Index.
It's basically an easy way to see right away if you are doing, enough Vert on a weekly basis and then on monthly basis to stay on track, in order to achieve your goals. So bottom line, the easiest way to say it is, it's just the total elevation gain of your goal divided, the total distance of your race. So that will give you a number. And then what we do there is just track every activity that you have with us. And then that gives you like an average for the week and also an average for the 4-week time frame. If you are doing, just enough, or maybe you need to be doing a little bit more, or maybe you are doing a little bit too much, which is the case for some weird people, right?
So you're talking about like that color-coded bar where I think green is kind of your optimized where you need to be, and then red is like too much, maybe you need to back it down a little bit.
Exactly, yeah.
So as you can see, it's a pretty awesome tool. For me personally, I have the Leadville 100 in August, a goal I'm really training for. I want to do really well there. So I know my mountain index is 155. Vert knows that a lot of people don't live in Colorado or the Alps where they can go train and get lots of elevation, and they're working on that.
We know that, of course, not everybody can achieve this target because, if you live in a city, you're not probably doing, 5,000, 6,000 feet of elevation gain on a weekly basis. You're probably doing, 1,000, 2,000. And you can always be creative, by doing stairs and, or supplement with, treadmills and stuff like that. We believe that this is the first step into making that index valuable for people living everywhere, basically. And so we are trying to build this index in the way that in the near future, we can factor in, things like that. Meaning, if you did your strength work, if you do some jumps, or maybe let's say you went into the Stairmaster, and, did an hour of the Stairmaster, and that could equal, an X number into your mountain index, So
it's not there yet, but eventually people that are doing a lot of strength training, maybe some stair workouts or running up bridges, those types of activities, it sounds like, are going to be included in this mountain index, which is huge for those folks that are training in maybe flatter areas where they don't have access to elevation gain. So if we dive into this Sunset Mesa run I did the other day, this is a trail run. You can see that this has a mountain index of 111 feet per mile. So I know that my goal for Leadville is 155, so that was a little bit less, but that's okay because remember, this is an average of either the 4-week area or the full plan. So this goes a long way towards that mountain index I need for the Leadville 100. If I click on the little 16 little number here at the top right corner, that is my mountain index right now for this week. As you can see, I've only done like 2,000 feet so far this week, so not a ton. And it only gives me a number of 16, which is pretty low. You can see that it's not enough elevation gain. It's on the left-hand side of that spectrum. I really want to be in that green, that center part there. So this will definitely fluctuate. The 4-week average, the full plan, it all fluctuates as you're training to let you know how you were doing in achieving your goals and finishing, like Max says, with a smile. So I also got the opportunity to talk to Max about some things that Vert.run has coming up in the future that's not out yet. One cool thing that Max talked about.
We're hoping to, in the future, you will be able to export, your training to your watch.
But how cool would that be to be able to export your training plan? I could export, my week straight to my Coros watch, so I could just go into my workouts, pick it, and go do it. It's already built. That would be awesome and like a big time saver, because for me right now, if I have a workout like yesterday, I had this triangle workout where I had to do, an uphill, a downhill, a flat. I had to go into my watch and program those times, and it took a little time to do that. To have that automatically exported would be amazing. Well, that is a brief overview of the app and the Mountain Index. I think that Mountain Index is going to be huge and really help a lot of people. It's exciting. I'm excited to use it and train to make sure and know that I'm getting enough vert and elevation gain that I need to be successful at my goals. I've got a lot of races this summer. So if you are interested in trying Vert.run, I highly recommend trying it. You can try, there's lots of free plans as well to see if you like the platform. There's the paid plans as well, which I highly recommend, and I think it's totally worth that $25 a month. Down below in the description is a link to download the app. That's for either an Android or an iPhone. It'll take you to your app store and you can download it directly to your phone. And then also there's a coupon code that'll give you a discount off of your first month of service with Vert. So I highly recommend you try it, give it a shot. What do you have to lose? You might love it like I have for the last 2 years. And it's just been, I really think it's been one of the best things for my consistency and my training. Well, that is going to do it today for the Vert.run app. I do appreciate you all for hanging out. If you've tried Vert.run, let us know below what your experiences are. I'm sure everybody would love to see that as well. Thank you to Vert.run for, first of all, creating such an awesome app. I mean, I love this thing, but also for sponsoring today's video. Well, if you want to take a look at a video I did where I got a Vert Mountain Index of 175 feet, take a look on your screen from this trail run. Beautiful day in the snow. And then on that side, I'll put a playlist of some other trail running videos where you'll probably see me wearing this hat a lot. Anyway, thank you all. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one.